reasons for doing native app development. I really think that we would have failed if the application didn't perform better than the mobile web application. So this is why we wanted to go fully native and not use that many web views, at least not for core functionality. The problem with this is that since we were doing iOS and Android, it meant that we would end up having two code bases, probably with a lot of code duplication. Because the API that we are using, it's very, you get all the data you'd wish for, but it doesn't really tell you what data is important and which data isn't that important. So that's really logic you have to put on top of the API. And in our case, that would mean putting that logic inside the apps. And the problem with that is that you would both do duplication, but you would also have the problem that people didn't update these apps. So even though someone told you that, okay, this price, it's not important anymore, we need to show some other field in the bold, big font or anything. Yeah. So what we did, and forgive my very crude architecture drawing, but we have some database in the bottom, or several databases, but this is a very simplified drawing. And there's an API on top of that, and our mobile web is using that API. And we wanted to use that API, but we've put a web application in between, which is sort of like an extension of the applications. And